Hello, my lavender and love friends. Today we are going to dye some wood beads and make some garland. First thing you want to grab is some Tupperware, fill it with some water, add some food coloring, whatever your desired colors are that you want for this project. For this one I used red and green. And then I just added different sizes of wood beads to each color and stirred them up really well. And then I put the lids back on them. And about every 30 to 45 minutes or so, I would walk by and shake them, just like this. And I'd say they sat maybe 3.5 hours to get this color. I like the wood grain showing through on my beads. If you want a more of a solid, you can definitely leave them for a couple more hours or even overnight. And then you'll get a more finished color, I guess. I took a baking pan, laid out some paper towel, and I strained them, and then I dumped them out on that pan. I kind of spread them out a little bit so that they could dry. I think they sat out for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours before I felt that they were dry enough to go ahead and start stringing. So here's my twine. I am going to put just a little dab of hot glue on the tip and twist it. This is going to create kind of like a temporary needle. So when I'm stringing these beads, that end of that twine is not going to fray. So you can just continually bead, which is pretty nice. And there's really no pattern that I'm using other than alternating the colors, but just random different size of beads. Now you can make just a long string of garland. That's absolutely fine. I'm doing, I don't even know what the word for it is, but it's kind of a loop garland. And yeah, so anyway, whatever. Once I got the size of the loop I wanted, I took the two ends of the twine and I knotted it. And now I'm gonna put some hot glue on the tip and twist it again. And then we're gonna string up a few more beads. Yeah, I don't know what this is called, you guys. There is a word for it. I just can't think of it right now. But anyway, I'm going to continue to do this, again, just alternating colors, and then when it's at the length I want, because I want this to kind of go over or around a candle on my, with my Christmas decor. So once I have the desired length, then I'm taking some twine and I'm just wrapping it around my fingers. Now we are creating a tassel here, so I want a tassel at the end. So once you get your desired thickness, just kind of eyeball it up. Then go ahead and cut it. And then you're going to take one of the pieces of twine from the end of your garland and you're going to loop it through. And then with both pieces of twine, you're going to tie it. Now this is going to secure your tassel onto your garland. Once that's done, go ahead and cut your little loop. And there you have your tassels. So now let's clean this up a little bit. So I'm going to take one of those end tassel pieces from the garland, and I'm just going to wrap it around just a few times around the top. And then I'm going to take a little dollop of hot glue and I'm going to glue it down onto the back of the tassels. Okay, so that kind of cleaned up that end, but now we're going to continue cleaning up the tassel, so to speak. So I don't remember, I'm 41, but in grade school we used to make friendship bracelets all the time, and this is kind of one of those knots that we would make. So you make a 4 with the twine, wrap like a 4 around the tassel, and then you're going to pull it, and this is going to create a little knot. It's easier to watch than explain. But make a 4, wrap that twine around the back of the tassel, and then pull it through the loop, and then pull it up. And I did this a few times and then went ahead and just trimmed off that end tassel piece to match the length of the rest of the tassels. And there we go. Ta-da! And you guys can do whatever you want with this. You can, set it around a candle like this. You can hang it from a Christmas tree. You can put it onto a gift basket. Whatever you guys want to do, you can make them any length that you want. You can make them smaller with smaller beads and make ornaments. Like I said, you can make a really, really long one and use it as garland on your Christmas tree or, a runner for your table, that kind of thing. I mean, really, the ideas are endless. So. But if you guys have any questions, just let me know. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great evening.
Have yourself a man.